good, everyone? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Crispy Kareem, man. The one and only man with a dream, y'all. And I'm complaining as we speak, bro. Alright, so we are making, this is 2K26, y'all. We are making a Zion Williamson build. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to truly make it. Now, I have 4 different versions of him, man. One of them is my own particular version that I'm going to use for my playstyle of how I see Zion play and how I'm going to play with Zion. Bro, what the heck, man? Anyways, then we have me making a current version of this one right now. And then I made one a Hall of Fame Zion version with a 99 driving dunk, man. And then, I'm sorry, I just had to do that, y'all. I'm eating right now. I made another one, man, that's similar to my build. But it's not completely my build, but I made it somewhat similar. But I even made it a little bit better than my build, in my case. Anyways, let me show y'all the 4 builds, man. Alright, we are here, man. Now, look at this build. I made this build at 6'6". That's his height. 255. 7 wingspan. I give him burly body, man. You remember Zion before he lost all that weight. This is basically the build I made. Now, this is for someone that is a pure inside. They somewhat want to be somewhat reliable on defense, as you can see. They want to be able to grab boards, okay? Because that's not Zion's main thing. His main thing is to dominate and be dominant, man. That's why you got that 91 strength, man. And I even took some of the stamina down and I put it into the finishing, you see. Because all the tier 2 and tier 3 badges you're going to get, that's the main important badges you really need for a Zion build. Giant Slayer, because you're 6'6". Physical finisher, you need that. That's basically like Bully, Layup Mixmaster, Slittery, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer. That's all the main badges you're going to need for a Zion build, bro. That's really all you're going to need. Plus, you're going to get cool dunk animations and contact dunk animations, bro. And then you have 10 shooting badges. And with those 10 shooting badges, if you do it right and you pick a good jump shot, you can even shoot the 3 or the mid-range a little bit. And you got decent playmaking abilities. And you can pass the rock a little bit. And especially, this is where it's the best part. I noticed that 80 speed is the best speed for this year, man. So as long as you have an 80 speed right here, man, an 80 acceleration, you don't even need that acceleration. It's just overkill. That's just how fast you're going to be with the Zion build, bro. So if y'all want to make this 6'6" current Zion build before he lost the weight, man, go ahead and make that build, man. Now we're going to move on to the next one I made. This next one I made, man, so it's that 99 dunk one. This is what we're going to do, bro. If you want a 99 dunk with Zion Williamson, make him 6'7", 270, 6'11 wingspan, 270 for the weight, barely body shape, of course. And you see, it's a little bit different from the other one. The defense is horrid. I'm not gonna lie. The defense is absolute booty cheeks, man. So the only way I would say choose this one if you're gonna have teammates that's all about defense around you. That's the only way this build's gonna be good. Don't take this to the solo and be like you're gonna be good, because you're not gonna be good making this build. I would even make this build. I would only make this build if I have a team. So this build, if you really want a 99 down, bro, you're gonna have to sacrifice some D, bro. That's the only way, bro. But honestly, if this is a good build, just ignore the defense. And you know what? If you're gonna make this build and be in the solo, I just hope you naturally have good defense. That's the only way I would say I would make this. Now, let me show you the build that's similar to mine, you know? This build, I kind of made it similar to my current build of what I got for Zion. You notice how I took down the standing dunk and took down the driving layup. I put up the close shot so that I could get what badge was it, bro? I think it was for a giant. Nah, it was paint prodigy. No, it was for physical finisher. That's why. Okay. And then after that, you see that you could shoot the mid range a whole lot more now, and the 3-pointer you can kind of shoot. You got catch and shoot. You got corner specialist and shifty shooter. That's probably all you need, man. And then this is where you actually have good playmaking and ball handle ability. And the defense, you don't have that much skill or offensive rebound, but you have good defensive rebound. You have good speed, decent strength for Zion, 80 vert, and you get a silver chase down artist and a silver paint patroller. Notice how you couldn't get paint patroller for 6'6" because it's only for 6'7s and up. So that's legit really the only difference. And honestly, if you make this build, I would say this build is the most versatile and balanced. But then I'm about to show y'all mine. So if y'all really like my build, y'all can copy it and make a little bit tweaks to it, bro. I really don't mind, bro. And so yeah, this is my 6'6" realistic Zion build. Look at the name, Crispy Kareem, man. Shoot, that's me, man. Now, this is my realistic Zion build. Now, I'm about to tell you why I did what I did. Honestly, I didn't want Paint Patroller because you don't need Paint Patroller because last year it was just like Anchor, and half of the time Anchor did not matter. Alright? So this is what we're gonna do. I gave him post lockdown, silver, and then with 80 you get Challenger on silver too, so that's gonna be good. You're crazy fast, so you're gonna be able to guard the perimeter. You got decent strength. You got good rebound ability on both sides. You can even do a putback dunk now if you want to. You got decent blocking, silver, chase down artists. Still, you got bronze interceptor. You get good playmaking abilities. You can get silver clamp breaker, silver lightning launch. And then you get a decent pass. You're able to make your free throws. Most slashers are not able to make the free throws, but this guy, me, I'm gonna be able to make my free throws. So come try foul me, see what happens. I'm gonna make all of them, bro. And then we got the 78 mid-range. Now, you wondered why did I lower my 3 down so much? That's because I want there to be a chance, like a possibility. Now, it's either possibility over probability. Possibility, I could shoot a 3. Probably, I won't make the 3, but I could shoot one. Alright? Because guess what? People were able to shoot on a 53 last year on the Michael Jordan build. So, if it's just like the same, again, with shooting, but a little bit easier, 57 is going to work. Trust me. 93 post control is really good for post powerhouse on Hall of Fame and other stuff. You get cool animations for 85. You get a decent, you get basically almost all amount of all the drive and dump packages. You already know. Basically, you already know. Let me even show you the badges real quick, bro. We're going to be able to get that on silver. Hall of Fame. Post moves on Hall of Fame, bro. And you saw it, I mean, my strength is 91, 265. Who's going to stop me? No one ain't going to stop me, bro. And I like, with me, I like to do post spins and everything like that. So, I'm going to be able to do a lot with this build. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be able to do so much. And honestly, y'all wonder why I didn't like get a 94 strength or why I didn't upgrade a layup much for like a gold physical finisher. To be honest, I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. When it comes to making a slasher build, you just need to have more weight in them. That's why whenever I make slashers, I make them pretty big. That means I can bully anyone in my weight. Like, it's only 1/3 that the actual badge in the actual defense versus that person itself matters. But most of the time, like 80 to 85% of the time, it matters. The weight only matters. That's just a little secret, bro. Weight is the only thing that truly matters on this game, bro, when it comes to making a slasher build. You see, for shooting, I get a lot. I get set shot specialist or catch and shoot on silver. I get blinders on silver. Corner specialist. Hey, bro, I get so many good badges. I can even get Deadeye. Like, I just get so many good badges, bro. So many, low-key. That's why I like mine the best out of all of them. And see, you even see how I look like, bro? I look like current Zion. Oh, my Lord. I was about to say, did someone make Giannis? Bro, who's 43 on that jersey, bro? Ah, bro, you're trying to promote your Yoto. Just like me, for real. Alright. So, last thing we honestly gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all the animations that we can get. Also, the takeover you want to do, honestly, you can start off with any takeover. It's showed on there. The takeover I'm starting with is both finishing moves, because both finishing takeovers, it just doubles my chances to get contact, dunks, bully layups, and bully dunks, and alley-oops. It helps me to absorb that contact and keep going. Let me show y'all the animations I get, though. Alright, I am back, bro. You see all the dunk animations that we get? I know it's for big men this year. You could get away with making a big man with a low driving dunk because he's going to give you such cool animations. Giannis's dunks are one of the best big man dunks in the game that barely get blocked. So, I'm able to get that. I'm able to get some cool guard dunks like Vince Carter. Clyde Drexler is the unblockable dunk for like guards, but especially if you want to put this on your big man to barely get blocked, go right ahead. Put this on your Zion build. You get Julius Erving, bro, and like he just has cool dunks, bro. But I barely see anybody with his dunk package, though. That's the only thing I don't see. I don't see that many people rocking his dunk package, but he has some mean dunks, so I would use them. You get Aaron Gordon. That's basically like a miniature version of Zion, if Zion could shoot better. And then, of course, you get LeBron James. LeBron James dunks are just incredible, bro. He's standing on business. Also, Michael Jordan, they lowered down his dunks incredibly. It used to be like a 93 or a 95, but guess what? They lowered down to 83. This might be a glitch or something. So if this ain't no glitch, you better hurry up and make a build with at least an 83 driving dunk so you can have these dunks. Because you can dunk from so far away, bro. That's why I like it. That's why I like his dunks. I mean, John Moran has decent dunks too. Oh, Latrell, Sparewell. Of course, I like this man's dunks. I was able to have his dunks last year. They were very cool. Dominique Wilkins has decent dunks. His dunks remind me of, like, you know that game they just played with Trey Murphy? Trey Murphy did one of those dunks. Also, he has crazy standing dunk packages. So, but they say it's driving dunks, but you can start them off as standing dunks if you just hold the turbo one dunk. And then Zion, you actually get the real Zion dunk packages. In order to get that, you need an 86 driving dunk, and all you need is a 60 standing dunk. You get cool standing dunk animations. And this is all the locked dunks that you get, bro. All the dunks that you can currently get, well, that doesn't show that much, but you know, it's just a lot. And then when you go to contact dunks, I know you're only able to get 2, and I know that you wish you could get 96 or 99, but I'm gonna tell you something, it's not worth it. It's generally not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it really isn't. It's not worth it, bro. And you almost get almost all the alley-oops. I guess since you don't get a 93 drive-in dunk, I guess these are the only dunks that you miss out on, are the elite contact alley-oops. But it's okay. They're only good for animation-wise, but it's so rare to get them. Like, for real. I had a build with a 97 drive-in dunk. I barely got them. I barely got those animations. Now, y'all thinking because I have an 80 drive-in dunk, 80 layup, I'm not going to be able to get that much. But guess what? I get Circus, I get Floater Specialist, I get Jelly. And honestly, the best layup package is John Wall, bro. Like, that does fit a Zion build. Now, honestly, the best driving layups, in my opinion, let me show you. I understand if you're a Zion build and you want long athlete, because these are generally the best layups for any big man in the game. I'm telling you the truth right now. Also, LeBron James. So if you want to increase your driving layup to like an 89 just for these type of layups, I understand. Go ahead and make that Zion build. But I said I can live without them. I genuinely can. Park dunks, you get all the dunks. All the, especially that Jordan Killigan. Like, for real. Jordan Killigan alley-oops, bro. That's the best alley-oops in the game. Now, playmaking, I wouldn't say you get that much. But you get better. You get some decent ones. You get Jordan Poole. So if you for real want to be shifty with the Zion build, you can go ahead and be shifty. Did you know that Jordan Poole and like Zion are teammates now? Oh, you get Allen Iverson. Like, I'm just saying. And especially you could get Paul George. So basically with the Zion build, you could be very, very shifty. You could be so shifty. You could get Giannis. You could get Ben Simmons. You could get De'Aaron Fox. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of dribble moves you can really pick. You can pick Jalen Suggs, Russell Westbrook, or if you actually want Zions, you can go ahead and pick Zions. So basically, you're going to be able to be shifty, a shifty slasher. You're going to be able to pass good, dunk good, and look good while doing it, bro. And your jump shots, you're going to be able to get a Zion Williamson jump shot. I probably have to go all the way to the W's to actually get his jump shot. But hey, it's worth it, bro. It's for y'all. It's for y'all. Zion Williamson. Look, you're able to get his jump shot. And then if you want to make your own little jump shot that's similar to Zion, you can go ahead and do that. And then all the pull-up animations, because you're like you're like between 6'5" and 6'10", you can have all the pull-up animations except for the little guards. So you're gonna be able to have some good fun with this Zion build. Now I need to hurry up and start upgrading this dude. But listen here, man. If you really like this build, I'm gonna do more builds in the future, and I'm gonna be doing live streams in the future, man. I'm gonna be doing some my career live streams, online live streams. I'm just gonna be doing live streams. I'm gonna be putting in that work, man. Anyways, it's your boy, Crispy Kareem, man. The dude with a dream, man. I'm complaining. What about you? Always remember, you always gotta put God first, man. Guess what? Because as long as you do your best for God, man, God's gonna take care of the rest for you. I mean that, bro. He's doing that for me as we speak, man. Anyways, love y'all, bro.